Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The #1 donkey themed, healing centric World of Warcraft stream in all of grass-fed octopi. We're back. It's a Keys into Combat stream. My current favorite. We will do some Holy Priest, have some fun, and then we will fully immerse ourselves into the pool of the Mortal Kombat 1 story mode. After the first stream, guys, I was itching to play more, but I controlled myself because I want to experience the whole thing with you. So we'll pick it up where we left off tonight. What's going on, Ben? Going on, Real Gamer, Twisted Templar, how's it going, High Priest John? Nice time on that key, Real Gamer. Good job, dude. Speaking of Brackenhide, we got us a twomp. We got us a 20 on this character. Let's run it. 20 Bracky Wacky. Hopefully it doesn't get too wacky. But you never know. Bracky gets a little wacky sometimes. I'm feeling ready for Season 3, guys. I don't know if I've maybe mentioned this once or twice in the past, but Season 3, free to come out anytime it wants. Yep. Kinda had enough of this place. I think we need to update our Raider IO because we're not even like seeing people's scores right now. Probably need to update a lot of stuff. I don't think I've updated my add-ons in a little bit. Update. Oh, this is classic. Well, we can update those too. Season 1 went 20 weeks and we're at 20 weeks now. Damn. I was wondering what week we were on. And I mean, we have a solid, I mean, at minimum 5, right? Like, at the absolute minimum, we got 5 weeks to go. Some S-tier gameplay. Dude, so I actually went online and I played some matches last night. I went 2-2. My victories were narrow. And my losses were convincing. I am not a fighting game main. There was a time where I was pretty decent at it, but I haven't, like, played a fighting game with any seriousness in a very long time. We're going story mode tonight, folks. We're gonna and maybe when we finish that, we'll dabble with some Combat League. My favorite player, last night I was messing around with Reptile, Johnny Cage, and Baraka. Baraka seems to be kind of like my style of character. Because he's like aggressive, but he's not like full balls to the wall rush down. I like the idea of playing Johnny Cage, but honestly, I don't really like characters that have no projectile, because that's sort of that can be kind of tough. Did I hear about the nerf on AUG? I did not. Let's check. Let's read up on that though. I'm definitely interested. I'm gonna take a look on Wowhead right now while we search for a tank. Class adjustments. I'm not seeing anything here. The last thing I read was the tier set changes. Oh, this Looks like this guy's inviting a tank. There we go. Alright, we got us a team. Well, I'd like to say link it in chat, but every time someone tries to link something in chat, it seems like doesn't work out. Anybody want to give me the Reader's Digest version? Alright, we're going to Brackenhide. I'm imagining we're going to get a summon. I think most of these guys have this timed, yeah. Okay, this is fortified. So... beginning's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We'll see. Hopefully this goes better than our first key on Tuesday, which just... was like an immediate clown fiesta. That was like the type of clown fiesta where you like your alarm goes off, you roll out of bed, the clown's already dancing like, in your bedroom. We had no time. All right, real gamer, have a good one, dude. You're gonna leave me hanging on that that Og nerf, huh? All right, buddy. Brand new healing. Dude, I guess there must be a big balance patch that I have yet to read. Was this the September 21st notes? Yeah, honestly, I've been so busy lately, guys. I haven't been able to like keep up with things. I was planning on catching up with over the weekend and kind of putting a way too soon 10.2 tier list together. Healing nerfs, huh? People coming at me with all these pieces of news. Why am I not seeing them anywhere? Let me see. Feedback druids. Are you just pulling my leg? New PTR. Hold on. I really have to look after this key because these dudes are like chomping at the bit to get started. They're nerfing healing. I was looking at the tier sets. That's all I've seen lately.
2, 1.
Empowered.
If anybody has a second to pop it in Discord, we can take a look at it like immediately following this key. If anybody has a Discord, they'll work in there. I can't link it right at this very second. If you don't have the Discord link. Sorry. Spiteful sucks. Yeah, I know. YouTube is being a real... I mean, come on, dude. Well, they, like, don't want people to leave the platform. That's the, like, thought process behind it. It comes across as, like, a little bit greedy, I feel. When it's like, bro, you guys are the biggest show in town. Like, are we that concerned?
Spread. Targeting.
Thank you, Skip. I'm gonna take a look at it as soon as we're done here. That should be actually nice to look at. This group's taking a lot of damage from Spiteful, but they're also just like freaking pumping. So that helps. I did not click the other one. Hopefully somebody did.
Empowered.
What was, did a healer have fun on the PTR, so they were like, we gotta do something about this.
Targeting.
Oh, what the fuck? Wow, that was abrupt. I wasn't fixated, there was nothing on me. Okay, well, they seem to be... Yeah, we'll take a look at it in a second. I'm not used to going this way. And I'm afraid of things that I don't understand. As are all great Americans. Oh Jesus, here's something I don't understand. This mob is frickin' eating my face. And nobody's doing anything about it. And our mage is dead. Yep. Yep. This is what I think. This is just what you call a bad idea. Didn't need to be done. I was getting absolutely pumped full of damage there too. Yeah. I'm gonna file that under a bad idea. Blizzard's fundamental changes to healing have left much to be desired in the past. That pull was a shit show. Keys and combat, Zargs. That's what the doctor ordered. Have you started playing yet? What a mess. But it's bracky wacky, we should be okay. I think we just got a little overconfident there. And we were humbled. We ate a slice of the humble pie and it didn't taste very good. Oh, you passed me? Alright, so if you think you're that far, how much further do I have left to go?
Empowered.
I hope still quite a bit. Well, I don't know. I think we still got a pretty decent shot at timing this. I'm not gonna give up that. I mean, I'll give up quickly, but not that quickly. Almost a halfway. Oh, it's not very long, huh? I mean, it's usually good for about 5 hour, you know, 5-6 hours. You don't really buy a Mortal Kombat game from the store for the story. Unless you're me, I like the story. It's like reading Playboy for the articles, you know. Yeah, right. We won the tournament. Adam, you're right. We're essentially done. Or are we? Did we open the last box? Apparently we did. We're gonna divine him first, so that when the bleeds go out, we just frickin' pop them up like nobody's business. That was a little early, but it was still total. The divine him helps there, a big time with the healing. And then we'll have apotheosis for the next one.
Totem.
Which MK movie? Oh, are you talking about the original movie? Dude, the original song too.
Empower.
Mortal Kombat! Yeah, that song was lit, as the kids like to say. Dude, I thought the original Mortal Kombat movie was actually like one of the better video game movies that has ever been made. Not the best. Although, I don't know what even would be what would you guys consider to be the best video game movie? And the new Mario movie was pretty good. Doom, starring The Rock. Anybody see that one? Probably not the best. Oh, look at all those fucking volcanoes. Holy God in heaven. What do you guys think of the metal soundtrack rather than the beats? How are we feeling about this? I didn't think the Warcraft movie was that bad. I know a lot of people really talked some serious shit about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like such a Warcraft fanboy. I can't like see the forest through the trees, but I thought it got, I don't know. And I also feel like people are ready to dunk on video game movies, like, really freaking hard, too. Like, before they even give them a chance, they're just like, video game movie, dunk on it.
Totem.
The... A Vajira vibe. I've never actually watched Vajira's stream before. Because he's more like PvP oriented, isn't he? Oh man. Did I just get spiteful? Yep. What a noob.
Totem.
I think I might be running back here. Yeah, that wilted oak has a lot of health. I mean, I don't know. I didn't think the Warcraft movie was that bad. Yeah, I know he mains a warrior, and I know he does PvP. So like, those are two reasons. Not that I don't like appreciate his personality or whatever, but I'm not interested in either of those two things. So he wouldn't be somebody I'd go rushing out to watch. His wife is from Utah. She's like one of the most famous people the state's ever produced. No, just kidding. Maybe. I'm sure you know lots of famous people from Utah.
Empowered.
Oh, it's a lust pull.
Totem.
Second highest grossing video game movie. I didn't realize that. Well, I mean, the Mario movie, it's like... How about live action video game movies? Because usually live action video game movies are... Let's just say they don't have the best reputation. And it is for the most... I can't get away from this. I'm rooted. I could have faded.
Totem.
I mean, cartoon video game movie is one thing. Trying to pull that shit off with real human beings is another. Oh, The Last of Us. Okay, not a movie, but yes. That, I mean, that would be in a category of its own. Like, that would stand head and shoulders above anything, right? Like, yeah, Last of Us was incredibly good. Dude, what? I feel like a strong gust of wind can simply blow me over as a holy priest. I heard about Arcane. I've never really gotten into League of Legends though. I haven't seen the new Twisted Metal movie yet. I heard good things though. Well, I feel like until recently, like, video games weren't really taken seriously by anybody outside the video game, like, industry. So they'd make a video game movie, they'd get, like, a B-list director and a bunch of, like, C-list movie stars, and then they'd be like, why wasn't it any good? the budget is like $12,000.
Empowered.
Like the old, the Street Fighter movie. You guys ever see the Street Fighter movie? I loved Street Fighter as a kid. Like, when that movie came out, I was like... Even I, as a huge Street Fighter fan kid, I was like, I think this movie sucks, Mom. That's right, son. Raul Julia as M. Bison. And that was that guy's last film, too. Oops. Oh, really? Hey, yo, there was a Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon that came out recently. I forget what it was called, but I watched it with my son and my nephew. They were having a sleepover one time. Well, my son lives here, but my nephew was having a sleepover. And they're like, let's watch Sonic! And I ended up watched the whole thing in one sitting. It's pretty good. But I think we're digressing a little bit here, because, like, video game TV shows, I think, have a way better history. Dating all the way back to that. Dude, how many of you guys remember that original Mario Brothers cartoon? And it was like a rotation. Like, sometimes it was Legend of Zelda, which was like okay. Sometimes it was like Power Glove Boy or some shit, which was always terrible. And then sometimes it was the Mario Brothers. And you'd always hope, like, let it be a Mario Brothers day. Let it be a Mario Brothers day. But it was only a Mario Brothers day like a third of the heckin' time. You guys remember that one? I used to get so disappointed when it was the kid with the power glove or whatever it was. It removes the disease. It comes from the cauldron. How come they can mount and I can't? Power glove, dude. I don't know. As a kid, I was always like disappointed when it was power glove thing. I only wanted Mario at that time. I remember being like, why is this show just always Mario? This is bullshit. Oh god, I'm gonna fucking pull. I am totally effed. I'm gonna hang out with this guy. Oh god. The mage had no patience and he paid the price. Move him over here. I don't know if we can get in there. There we go. Ah, shit. Bad form. I'm not a fan of the, I think the tank's pulling a little over aggressively for a fortified week, and we've paid the price for it a couple times. Oh, it's because I'm the healer, and I'm just the anti-healer bias. We're gonna pull again. We're gonna pull again. No, we actually didn't. Well, we didn't. I really just feel like a good pug tanks have like a sense of when it is and isn't okay to like get a little fancy, and mediocre / bad pug tanks will do the fancy thing no matter what. What the fuck is going on? And then they'll complain like about what a noob everybody is. What is happening? Why are these mobs appearing and disappearing? And you guys seeing this? What the hell is happening? What are you doing? What the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? I'm not gonna lie, I've had a couple drinks tonight before I got on stream. It was a Niner game tonight, 3-0 by the way. But, like, what even happened there? Super confused. The fucking incompetence is real. Like, where this group could time this key so fucking easily, but instead we're like just walking around with our thumb up our ass. Like this group, given its like combined scores, gear, DPS, we should be fucking moonwalking this key, and instead we're like probably not timing it at this point, right? Because we're just like being so stupid about shit, like trying to be fancier than you need to be in a freaking 20 key. Like, look at us melt this boss. We don't need to put ourselves in this position where we could potentially, like, butthole and fail. Yeah, just like, I mean, pug tanking and pug healing, it's kind of similar. It's like damage prevention. It's like the fastest and most meta way to do things is not necessarily the best way to do things when you're doing like a vault level pug key. It's just not. You don't need, it's not necessary. Like, the timer in this place is so generous. All this dungeon says is W key my ass and try not to die, like try not to fully wipe more than once, and you're borderline two-chesting this place. And instead you're like trying to be frickin', I don't know, Captain MDI. The only thing this key is missing is somebody getting pissed that this isn't working. We still have 8 minutes, and we could potentially still time this, which is kind of its own funny jokes.
Empowered.
What killed me right after the mage? I'm not sure which death you're talking about. I don't know. There was one part where like the mobs were phasing in and out, and I, honest to God, I had no idea. It had something to do with the boss resetting and some kind of phasing shit. I don't know. I'm not angry. I don't get angry. Happy as a clam. Happy as a clam. Look at me, I'm a clam, so happy. What did we pull? Jesus. You guys. You guys. I don't know, maybe we did this on purpose, I don't know. This guy's route is a little bit weird. It's been weird ever since that, like, third pull of the dungeon. It's just frustrating because you see the same mistakes get made over and over and over and over and over, and you just kind of wish, like, people would learn from them at some point.
Spread.
6 minutes. 4% trash plus 1 boss. 1 fortified boss. Still, timeable. Maybe we need to go back to the beats, dudes. Maybe the metal gets my blood boiling a little bit too much. That could be it. Now there's something about team games like MOBAs, MMOs, where like everybody's just convinced that anything that goes wrong like couldn't possibly be their fault. Whereas if you look at like RTS, for example, like StarCraft or something, and those games where there's like no one to blame but yourself, because there's literally nobody else in the game. It's a totally different mindset people have. Oh god, clear. Here we go. Careful, 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 I'm not there. Okay, go. Oh, what you doing, bro? Was that necessary? I don't know.
Empower.
Totem.
I don't remember, dude. I don't remember what happened. Maybe I did something stupid.
Totem.
There was definitely a point in time in that whole sequence of events where I died and I wasn't really sure what the hell happened. Because it was just such a chaotic cluster bomb. Anyway, you guys want to hear something funny? 17 deaths. And we're gonna probably comfortably time this key still. Oh, like Archon mode? Dude, I love StarCraft. I'm hoping that with Microsoft's like acquisition of Blizzard or whatever, you know, one of the things they said was they want to possibly revive that franchise. That'd be so great. I know RTS is kind of like a thing of the past now. I don't think that like today's average gamer has the patience required to like learn how to play an RTS game. Like if you look at the learning curve of like StarCraft and you compare it to like pretty much any other game, it's like there is no comparison. Wow. 2 minutes to spare, guys. Any good loots? Nope. Age of I played a little Age of Empires. I was always, I mean, RTS was really what got me into, like, Blizzard games in general. I mean, RTS games are what put, Blizzard on the map. Warcraft and StarCraft. Diablo as well, but I feel like Diablo didn't really happen until Diablo 2. Like, original Diablo was cool, but, like, Diablo 2 was, like, fucking groundbreaking. Alright, let's take a look at these patch notes. This is a first read. So, all reactions are, legitimate. We're gonna pause the music. We're gonna put our thinking caps on. Okay. This is the link from the Discord from Skip. Resto Druids. Cenarius' guidance no longer spawns an additional Grove Guardian at the beginning of Incarnation Tree of Light. Okay. Cenarius' guidance now reduces the cooldown of Tree of Life by 5 seconds when a Grove Guardian spawns was 4. Okay, so that's a slight nerf. Grove Guardians are now present on the totem bar. Man, they are all in on Grove Guardians, aren't they? I mean, it's a nerf, probably not an end of the world nerf. Augmentation. Okay, I've been waiting for this. Augmentation's contribution to the party, particularly in Mythic Plus, are too impactful and are making it difficult for other compositions to shine. Ain't that the truth? As a result, we're doing some targeted nerfs to their group utility by reducing the value of Aspect's Favor, Molten Blood, and Ebon Might. So Aspect's Favor increases maximum health by 2 and 4 instead of 3 and 6. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost surprised they haven't just gotten rid of that, to be perfectly honest. Molten Blood absorption reduced by 50%. Okay. Ebon Might grants 8. Okay, this is pretty significant right here. 8% instead of 10% for Ebon Might. That's a pretty big deal. That's gonna really affect the amount of damage and healing they're contributing to the group. I kind of wish they would go more this route and less this route. Like, instead of taking a general approach, like a general nerf approach, I kind of wish they would take a targeted nerf approach and just target the defensiveness and utility and leave the damage intact. Because I feel like doing it this way, they're gonna become useless if they push it too far. They'll cross a tipping point with this if they continue to nerf it this way. And there will be zero reason to bring them. So I don't know if I'm not a huge fan of that. I think you go heavier at the defensiveness and you lay off the DPS aspect of it. So I'm not a huge fan of the way that they're going about this. It's too, like, general. Mage, blah blah blah. Monk, Mistweaver. Jade Serpent Statue's Soothing Mist Healing increased by 40%. Okay. Amir Drasil, the Dream's Hope 2 set now stores 20% of all healing. Was 15. Okay, that's a buff. Healing Elixir has been redesigned as a passive effect. You consume a healing elixir when you drop below 35% health or are not in a loss of control effect, instantly healing you. Okay. Alright, this looks like good stuff for Monk. Holy Paladin. Even more healing nerf. Hand of Divinity now increases the healing of Holy Light by 40%, was 80. Okay, pretty stiff nerf there. Saved by the Light's absorption shield increased. Blessed Focus now increases. Okay, so buff to Blessed Focused. Merciful Aura Healing is now increased by 20% instead of 50%. Merciful Aura Healing increased by 15%. Touch of Light Healing, okay, 500 instead of 700. Word of Glory increased by 10. Aura Mastery now increases. Okay, so nerf to Aura Mastery by 3%. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't totally know what to make of this. I mean, you're getting the 2% drop overall, then you have some upticks and some downticks. Lord of Glory increase is nice. I mean, nothing here is making my eyes pop out of my head. Priest. Power Word Life costs less mana to cast. Power Word Life cooldown decreased to 15 seconds, was 30, but its cooldown is no longer Oh, that kind of sucks. That sucks, actually. Oh, look at this. Oh, the more I read, the less I like it. They just took all the fun out of Power Word Life. They just made it a stupid, boring face roll. That's so dumb. I mean, it might actually make the spell better, but it's dumb. Power Word Life has, I think, like a fun gimmick to it, right? Like the whole point of it is using it on low health targets, and if you hit, you get that cooldown reduction. So they're going to do away with that aspect of it. It's just going to be a big ass heal, and you can only cast it below 35%. I think that's a bad change. I don't like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's up, Massige? How's it going, dude? Like, I don't know. That was a fun ability to play around. Like, it felt good to hit that Power Word Life. Now it's just going to be like, derp, low health. My Power Word Life button is shiny. I'll press it, like so many other things in the game. That's a poop. That's a poo-poo. Discipline Priest, developers note, we heard feedback that Shadow Covenant and the talent tree in general would be more flexible and interesting if Shadow Fiend were a more viable option, so Shadow Covenant now grants a higher damage increase with Shadow Fiend. We've also tied the duration of Shadow Fiend or Mindbender to make using Inescapable Torment more enjoyable. Finally, we've reduced the overall value of Shadow Covenant, particularly with Mindbender, and distributed some of the power. And I guess we're going to have to nudge Discipline a bit closer toward consistent damage instead of heavy burst. Okay, let's see how they justify this. Ultimate Penitence now takes into account your primary target and will prioritize healing bolts if an ally is selected, or damaging bolt. Okay, so that's that new ability. That's like a quality of life change. Embrace Shadow has been removed. Twilight Corruption remains in its location and continues to increase Shadow Covenant's effectiveness. Okay. Shadow Covenant duration now matches the duration of Mindbender at 12 seconds. Interesting. Okay, Shadow Covenant now grants 10% shadow damage and healing increase with Mindbender, or 25% with Shadow Fiend. Okay, so they're trying to prioritize Shadow Fiend, obviously. Shadow Covenant's visuals have been improved. That's good, because you guys look at this. I thought this was the dumbest thing. Let's go disc for a second. When you go Shadow Covenant, look at this effect. Okay, my Mog is not on in disc, but look at this effect. This is Shadow Covenant. Like, what the hell is that? Come on, man. What's shadowy covenanty about? What is this? Looks like strands of dinosaur DNA or something. So that's a good change. And then I was Embrace Shadow. Yeah. Okay. Where were we? Penance damage and healing increased by 15%. Mindbender and Void Summoner have swapped locations on the talent tree. So here and here. Yeah, it's a placeholder that's been in the game for a long time. Void Summoner reduces the cooldown of Shadow Fiend by 4 seconds or Mindbender by 2 seconds. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense for it to be like shadow form, right? Like, wouldn't it have been easier and cooler if it just turned you into like a Shadow Priest for a couple seconds? I don't know. I didn't make the game. Expiation increases Mind Blast and Shadow Word death damage by even more. Okay. Wheel and Woe increases smite damage by 20. All right. This is still shaping up to be kind of a powerhouse. Holy Priest Mega Nerfs? Get out of here. Developers note, with the flash heal and heal buffs, Trail of Light was overperforming, so we're reducing its value to match its previous power level. We're also increasing the value of Pontifex since it was an unpopular talent. That's for sure. I don't even remember what that does. Finally, we're making Echo of Light's period faster so that it is more responsive to damage. Okay, Prayer Mending, 5%. Prismatic... But Prayer Mending has nothing to do with any of this, if I'm... Right? Am I right? Okay, we gotta go back to Holy again. Where is it? Yeah, okay, okay. So they do this big spiel about Trail of Light, and then they're like, oh, let's nerf Prayer Mending. Okay, Prismatic Echoes now increases the healing of... Okay, so nerf Echo of Light, nerf Divine Image, nerf... Oh, man, come on, guys. Pontifex increases healing done by Holy Words by 20%, stacking 2 times was 10%. Echo of Light heals every 2 seconds and lasts 4 seconds. Okay. Yeah, Holy Priest doesn't really have AoE healing. Well, at least in like Mythic Plus, your only AoE healing options are pretty trash. I don't know, dude. This is kind of... I'm disappointed by this. After playing some Holy Priest, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping... I didn't think that the chances were very good. In fact, they're pretty much 0, but a part of me was kind of hoping we'd hit another Holy Priest meta. The only reason we ever had a Holy Priest meta is Fey Guardians, and that doesn't even exist anymore, so... Resto Shaman. With Riptide, Healing Surge, and Healing Wave doing a lot more healing, Ancestral Awakening's power was increased beyond intended levels. Ancestral Awakening was nerfed by a pretty solid amount. Ancestral Awakening now prefers to heal injured players instead of always healing the lowest... Injured players instead of always healing the lowest health player. Okay. I don't really know what to make of that sentence. Amirdrasil. The Dream's Hope 2 set bonus has been adjusted. Tidal Reservoir now heals for 15% down from 20. And then 4 set. Chance to create a new Riptide was nerfed even more. Okay. I mean, here's my like big picture takeaway from this. They buffed a bunch of heals without really fully exploring like all the, you know, side effects of these heals and all the talents that they synergize with. And then they were like, whoa, maybe we need to scale it back a little bit. I haven't played on the PTR yet, so I haven't experienced it for myself, so I don't want to like overreact to this. I just kind of feel like Blizzard has created this world for themselves where they're having a really hard time balancing Raid and Mythic Plus. Yes, Spondex, I have. um, like, it feels like they really struggle with that, and I kind of wonder, like, I wish I could know what in their mind the balance priority is. Because like we know it's not PvP. I think their balance priority is raid. That's like the sense that I get. I don't know, do you guys get that sense? Is there any way like I'd love to be able to look like at how many people raid versus how many people do keys versus how many people participate in PvP. Do these stats exist anywhere? How much work would I have to do to figure that out? I kind of feel like maybe this is could be my own personal bias like really shining through here, but I kind of feel like raid I feel like over the last few years Mythic Plus has surpassed raid as like the most popular game mode. Am I wrong? Is that just because it has for me personally? Like not even the top point thousandth of a percent, but even like mythic raiders in general, even like your, you know, average Joe mythic represent a fucking so tiny, such a fucking tiny little percentage of players do mythic raiding. Like, I forget where I saw it somewhere, and I really wish I could look at this. Like, I wish I had the numbers in front of me, but it's such a fucking tiny little amount of people. Whereas I think everybody does Mythic Plus. Like, well, not everybody. We know that's not true too. I think we also like overvalue how many people even do that. Because if you go to like, let's do, why isn't this working? Raider.io, why isn't your website working? Season rating cutoffs, just for US, because that's where I am. Like, look at this. The top 40% of Mythic Plus players are only 1,500. Like, I think we overvalue like even we poo-poo people that do plus 15s, right? Like that's a warm-up key or a lower key. If you're doing plus 15s, you're in the top like fucking 35% of the people playing the game. If you have KSM, You're in the top 30% of players in the US. Like, most people who play this game play it fucking casually as hell. How many people time all the dungeons at a 20? About 6% of people. I agree, guys, but to be fair, like, most WoW players are not like watching a stream about WoW, right? I mean, I think the fan base is way more casual. If you're doing if you have everything timed at a 20 and you're in the US, which tends to have a little bit lower cutoff, because we like, you know, Fortnite or whatever, you're in like the top 6 to 7% of people. If you're 3K, you're essentially the top 1% of players. 1%. Anyways, big fucking digression there. I wonder what their priorities are. And I'd really like to know, like, how many people raid versus do keys. I would fucking literally pay money for that information. Because I'd make a YouTube video about it and probably make most of it back. Maybe. Depends how much I paid. You timed all 25s? Oh, you're fucking top 0.05%, ding. Top 0.5%, at least if you're in the US. Probably not much different in any other region. If I could change like anything about like their priority is money, yeah, but they're so bad. Like, you know, I was watching a video. You're not on the wrong channel, Rob. This is always the right channel. I was watching a video recently that showed that in Shadowlands, you know, the much maligned Shadowlands, the player base was like double, guys. It's like double what it is right now, like twice as much. And so people are like, oh, COVID, right? We're all at home. Everybody decided to start playing WoW again. It's like Blizzard got a free pass, you know? Okay. But you know what they did with that free pass? They're like, well, let's make this the shittiest expansion ever. Oh, it's there's not enough water in my turtle tank. So it's like the like little spouty thing is like halfway out of the water. Is that super annoying? Because I can like dump a bucket of water in there in 2 seconds and fix it. But like they had a chance. They had this big player base just like fall into their lap. They're like, yeah, we're back to WoW again. And they're like, get the fuck out. Here's the worst expansion in years. The turtle tank's getting low. It's got like a filter, you know, spits water out, and when the music's on, you probably don't hear it as much. But anyway, I fucking digress. It's just kind of frustrating. Sometimes I just wonder where. I appreciate your concern. Like if you see the water start to like rise around me, please do say something. Is there any way we could see like yeah, I don't think so. I don't think this expansion is bad. I think they just shot them like I feel like you only get so many free passes, you know? Like and I mean people, this game's been around for 20 years. Like, when you make two kind of lackluster expansions back to back, which equals about what, roughly 5 years of the game's lifetime as being kind of viewed as kind of lackluster. That's not that easy to come back from. Like, there's some good ass games out there. There's some good games out there. Season 2 definitely, like, I feel like didn't do Blizzard any favor, didn't do WoW any favors. Let's music on to this just chatting stream. Yeah, I'm dude, I am patient with this game. People, yeah, going into Shadowlands, people were like, this expansion better be good or it's gonna kill the game. Right? And yeah, I don't know. My general sense is that people don't see Dragonflight as lackluster. I think people just didn't come back as much as they expected. Like I said, you only get so many free passes where before people are just like, you know what, I think I'm done. And I think Shadowlands was kind of the last straw for a lot of people, and like, maybe they just finally were like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it this time. I really like healing and I've been watching a lot of videos from Jack and Donkey and Mad Skills, but it's scary with the incoming nerfs. Makes it more scary. Yeah, I mean, don't let, like, a bunch of complaining people on YouTube ruin your fun. I mean, I'm a freaking practically lifelong WoW player at this point, so I'm you know, I'm like passionate about this game, but I definitely don't want to ruin it for somebody else. Like, if you're having fun, dude, that's what it's all about. So I wouldn't worry about it. I would be surprised if season 3 is really good. And I wouldn't let, like, whatever baloney's going on in the PTR, just like let it happen, and we'll just pick up the pieces when it all comes out. They'll fix it, I hope. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the initial tier sets that they came out with for the 10.2 tier sets to start were like laughably OP. Like, I remember reading that on stream, and like almost not even wanting to comment on them because they were just like, clearly it was like somebody was like, hey Todd, did you do those tier sets? And Todd's like, oh shit, okay, okay, so monk healing, 170 carry the 178% increase on that. And then Todd turns in his paper and they're like, oh yeah, type that out in blue, let's take it live. I knew those tier sets were going to be brought back in line. Because they were messed up, dude. I think they're still pretty messed up. All right, let's. They might have started to address the top 5% most hardcore of the hardcore healers, but have made it less fun for the vast majority. Odd direction choice. Yeah, when they say like. Here's the thing, like, you know, they say they want to listen to the community, right? And I don't necessarily, like, So obviously the most outspoken people in the community, you know, are content creators, and most content creators are going to be pretty high-level players. So when they say listen to the community, and those are the loudest voices, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if they would be better off just fucking locking themselves in a room all by themselves with no outside influence and just be like, just make the best game you know how to make. Don't listen to anybody. Because I know it's a meme like, you know, you think you want this, but what you really want. But I do think that there's some truth to that. Like, we aren't game developers, you know? We're not. And I think, especially if you ask players, like, all they want is quality of life improvements, usually, and I don't know. I think, like, Hardcore WoW kind of showed us that quality of life improvements aren't always good in an RPG. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I like to try and approach things from a pug healer standpoint, because I feel like I get a pretty good in between of like reasonably high level play. Not like the highest level, but high enough where, you know, we're doing keys that like most people aren't doing. But then also we're kind of getting the everyman experience. Which is why when I hear people say healing's too easy, I kind of like pull my hair out a little bit sometimes. Alright, let's make a group. We've been BSing for far too long. And my boobs aren't big enough to maintain a just chatting stream, guys. I gotta play some video games. I gotta pay the bills. Don't forget to like the stream, everybody. Thumbs up. Donkey's breast implant fun. Right now, we've only got enough money for one. Because we're gonna get weird with it. We're going like H-Cup. Dude, now, if you want like a sub goal, and you want to see if you're like a, you know, and a person that enjoys the suffering of others, I could just stick my hand in that turtle tank, and my turtle will just fucking eat me alive. She's been waiting to do that for years. Like, when it's funny, you don't really think of like a turtle as having like a, you know, really a reaction to much of anything, but when I walk into this room, she does this like thing because she knows that, you know, daddy donk means that food's a coming. But she will quite literally bite the hand that feeds. 100 likes? Dude, I don't want 100 likes. I mean, I like likes, but 100 channel members. I'll stick it in there for 10 Mississippis. Wait, 100 channel members of, yeah. I'll go 20 Mississippis. 100 channel memberships. Fuck, dude. I hope nobody actually does that, because that's gonna be... You're gonna see that tank just turn red, and I'm gonna pull out... It's gonna be like one of those Mortal Kombat moves we've been watching. I'm just gonna pull out a stump. Alright, what do we got here? Okay. Sometimes I like it when they decline before I have to just... Is my turtle turtly enough for the turtle club? Yeah, my turtle's pretty turtly. But... I have to admit that when I got my turtle, I did not do enough research to know that, like, turtles are dicks, man. Like, turtles are not like a cute little reptile that, like, you'd be better off getting a snake. Honestly, I think you'd be better off with a pet snake. Than a turtle. Snakes don't generally, like, go out of their way to try and bite you. Like, they'll only bite you if you're, like, really fucking with them. I mean, I've held, like, huge snakes before, and they're just like, hey, what's up, dude? And, like, this turtle's like, if you touch me, I will bite your finger off, sir. Yeah, I think one thing you gotta remember about healers too in general is that the if you're worried about like if you're thinking about, like, is my healer gonna be meta next season, and you're looking at the healing, you're actually not looking at the right thing, because, like, let's take Mistweaver Monk, for example. Or Holy Priest. Holy Priest is a great example. Holy Priest can pump heals, but it has no utility. In 10.2, the utility it does have is getting eviscerated and not being replaced with anything. What is this person whispering about? I don't want... these guys, Monk is an alt of... okay, well, we're actually going to take these guys. Holy Priest can pump healing. They have no defensiveness. They have very little utility. They have no battle res. They have no bloodlust. They have no kick. In order for Holy Priest to be meta... like, they have to either just do bonkers insane utility, or there has to be some, like, DPS meta that just makes power infusion so fucking necessary. Alright, looks like we're running a weird, like, everybody in my group's 3200, but they're playing their alt. I don't know, I don't care. Press your key where the interrupt used to be? What interrupt was that? Like, silence or something? Totally, Chris. Like, the fact that they're nerfing those two things and they're not compensating with any utility is kind of scary. Like, or should be scary for priests. What happened to my dollar on Hearthstone? Oh, there we go. It's kind of scary. Like, why is Holy Paladin meta right now? It's not because they do also probably heal the best, but that's kind of beside the point. They have an immunity, they can remove bleeds, and they have a short duration kick because it's a ranged meta and you need a short cooldown kick from somewhere, and you're not getting it from any of your DPS, so your tank needs support. Like, it's actually not like that part of a problem. Like, if you wanted to bet money, if you were like, okay, I'm gonna burn down your house if you can't guess the next meta healer, you would be stupid to not pick either Paladin, Druid, or Shaman. Well, now also Evoker is there too. Yeah, the spot healing is nice. But if you took Holy Paladin's utility and you gave it to Holy Priest would be the meta healer with their current healing toolkit. I feel pretty confident in that. Like, the healing like profile matters, but it's more about how your utility meshes with the other powerful classes. That's why nobody saw Holy Paladin coming. But if you were just gonna guess, like, I don't know, what's the next meta healer gonna be? You'd be dumb not to say, well, Druid, Paladin, or Evoker. And I'd probably put Shaman behind that. Because most of Shaman's utility is, like, not unique to them. The disc changes, I think they'll make the spec a blast to play. And, I mean, I'm still thinking of maining priests strongly. But I don't think they're going to be like the meta healer, because they have non-existent utility, especially now. They've nerfed Mass Dispel and Power Infusion. I mean, we did just say this, but no defensive, no kick. A super, like, wonky AoE CC ability. I mean, they bring, like, nothing. And it pains me to say it, Priest is, like, one of my favorite classes in the game, but... like, I'm just saying, like, Druid and Paladin have a huge toolkit, and whichever one makes more sense is usually what is gonna get picked. And yeah, I mean, Preservation is kind of like that too. I keep forgetting them, because in my mind, Evoker is just another word for augmentation right now. But that's not necessarily going to be true next season. Totally, Adam. Even one of those things. Even one of those things for a priest. That's why I just never understood, like, how Blizzard decides, like, who gets, what utility. Because it feels like some specs are just, like, so stacked. And then they have others with, like, none. I don't know. Like, why did they decide to make Priest like the no utility spec? I've never understood that. And then they're like, well, Paladin and Druid get everything. And just as good, if not better, heals and damage. I think it's possible that you don't focus prayer mending as much with all that prayer mending nerf. You just gotta kind of see where the points would actually go, I guess.
Empower.
Like the teams that don't talk to each other. It depends what they're talking about. Like, I like teams that are just kind of like happy-go-lucky joking around about stuff. I don't like the... I don't know, some teams act pretty dumb. And I just wish they wouldn't talk. It depends. It's not very MMO of you. But, hey man. 2023. I mean, to be fair, Season 1 Holy Priest I don't think really took much prayer mending stuff, if I remember correctly. I didn't really play it. I played it in beta a lot, but then it got nerfed and Disc became, like, clearly better. And then I played Disc Season 1.
AoE. Dodge.
Empower.
AoE.
Oh, God!
Dodge.
I think I still have some, like, Shadowlands Holy Priest habits that don't really matter anymore.
AoE.
Like weaving heals in between your holy words and stuff. I don't even know if that's something you need to do anymore.
Dodge. AoE.
I like the prayer mending build. I kind of hope that it stays good. I feel like it wasn't as much fun like in Shadowlands where Holy Priest didn't even cast prayer mending.
Dodge.
Because it feels like a very Holy Priest spell.
AoE.
Like it's weird to not even use it. Yeah, I like Miracle Worker a lot. It would suck to not be able to play Miracle Worker. Especially if it means we have to play, like, what's it called? Light Weaver or some garbage like that.
3, 2, 1.
Empower.
I don't know what this guy wants me to mind soothe, because he's pulling fucking everything.
2, 3, 1, 2.
Oh god.
1.
Just keep moving. Alright. Oh, I didn't see that last one coming.
Three, two,
Oh, I
three.
know what we're gonna do.
1, 2, 3.
Oh no, I'm stunned!
1.
Oh, big stuns.
Three, 2 3 3 1 2 2 1 1.
You just sat in that stun and just getting two of them, dude. Get away! It said get away.
Three, 2 2 1 1.
There's gonna be two, so let's not fall for it again.
Empower.
Careful, those ain't soothed.
Empower.
3 2 1.
Okay, which way are these things facing, boys?
3 2 1.
Can they bring back Fey Guardians so Holy has a chance of being meta again? Dude, Fey Guardians was fun. I don't understand why they got rid of it. They kept so much weird Shadowlands stuff. I don't know why they were like, well, not this one. Fey Guardians was everything Holy Priest always needed. It was a defensive and utility, or a damage reduction and utility baked into one spell. I know, but I would have rather them nerfed it than just completely dumpster it, because then Holy Priest went right back to like no chanceville.
Dodge. Dodge.
Oh, we lost our 3.2k hunter. Bummer, dude. He's back. Give him a port. This goes to show, dude. Everybody makes mistakes, man. Oh geez, I wasn't paying attention. Like nobody was paying attention to where it was. Well, kill something. Hey, the next time you have like a horrible day on WoW, just be glad you're not streaming it. Because I'll tell you what, man. Those are not fun streams. Like, you try to, like, laugh it off or whatever, but playing bad in front of, like, you know, a few dozen people, it's not fun, dude. It's not fun. Well, if we just kill them all, then we'll definitely get it. I bet it's not this one. Hopefully, hopefully we aren't. It's not gonna like pull that pack that we chose to skip over there.
Empower.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm trash. What the hell am I doing here?
Dodge.
I don't belong here. I'm a creep. I'm a H-priest. What the hell am I doing here?
Dodge.
I'm just an F tier. Oops. Oh my God.
Mother of worms, arise! If they complete this summon.
Damn, dude. Baba Yaga just fucking buried me. Buried me. Whacked me over the head with a tombstone and just left me to rot, dude. Ouch. Fucking, I didn't even know. I've had my feelings hurt, but I've never had them physically ache like I did after that, reading that sentence. Damn, dude, anything else you want to throw in there? Am I a bad father? Am I a failure in my career? Is my house not big enough?
Empower.
Yeah, at least I'm a good singer. Bad paladin. I'm not gonna lie, there's definitely some truth to that one. And a bunch of the other stuff he said too, but enemy of monk players. Oh shit. You just got me killed. I was reading chat and I died. I blame you. Oh, you live very close to me, yeah. I think the people who lived in this house before me just went to Rancho Cordoba. Small heckin' world, dude. I forgot the guy's name that was actually from from San Leandro where I grew up, and he like went to the same high school as me or something. That was pretty crazy. No, don't do it. Oh, I hate you. Why are you the way that you are? Bingo! Oh, ho, ho, ho. The button didn't work.
Empower.
Still didn't work.
Bingo.
Press it harder. There we go. Problem solved. How big of a dick move would it be to just life grip this guy like right into the mouth? Oh, I kind of want to do it, but I will. And Apotheosis actually lasts for 2 phases. Pretty good. I didn't even be knowing that. How often do I use it? You know, when I mained Priest, dude, I used to be like freaking Quick Draw McGraw. Like, I remember in Theater of Pain, you know, those Cyclone Tosser Ghosts dudes? I used to just like regularly freaking nab people right off the What are you guys expecting from me here? I'm like a little bit lost. We want to make it all the way to boss. Oh. Lately, since I'm not really like in practice on my priest, I'm definitely not as grippy. I'm not as gropey of a priest now as I used to be. I used to be groping people all over the place with my priest. There was also a, what was it, Sanctum of Domination. There was a trash that used to like fuck people off the side. And I used to, there was one guy in my raid that always got hit by it. And I used to save his ass with regularity. Yeah, I used to give it the old Spider-Man line too. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one, Peter. Yeah, I used to be a pretty quick gripper, but I should get back to that. That was fun. I used to take like pride in my grips. Or like miss Satirna Scythe. I know I grabbed Zargs a bunch of times and missed the Satirna Scythe. Like on those worms at the end. I remember. Petridge Farms remembers. Oh yeah, just nab somebody right out of there. Yeah, grip is fun, dude. Oh, I love me some grip. Grip's like one of those things that just makes a priest, you know? Like, if I main priest next season, I'll be a freaking loser. Oh, all the times that I gripped Zargs.
Empower.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Just kidding.
5,
Is it life grip? Oh, what am I doing? Is it life grip or life grope? It's life grip. Oh no. That, oof. That evoker got frickin' poo-nannied.
F,
Ah! Oh, that was kind of dirty.
1,
I like the way that happened. Norse.
The hammer never chose you, Lord. It seeks a wielder who possesses true strength, and you are not lacking. It's done, heroes. With Darkwool dead and the hammer reclaimed, Drogba are broken. Now begins the long task of reuniting our tribes. But balance has returned to High Mountain. The power of the Mad King Darkwool is broken, and High Mountain has you to thank, heroes. Now, there are other family matters that require my attention. Farewell. I hope when next we meet it is under more peaceful circumstances.
Rescue, in my opinion, is not as cool as Life Grip. Alright, you guys. I think you guys know what time it is. That was the best of the thing I could think of for Mortal Kombat. You might think we're playing Zelda, but we're playing Mortal Kombat. We won the tournament, dude. I don't know what else there is to do, but apparently there's whole half of a game left. So, I guess we'll play it and figure it out for ourselves. Please stand by. Yeah, I'll have to add you, dude. I haven't made a new Steam friend in years. My name is Donkey Storm. You can search me up or whatever. Mortal Kombat is not what we call a quick loading game. Alright, I think we're gonna fully immerse ourselves here. We're gonna turn the music off. Story. Chapter, yeah, see, chapter 4. How many chapters are there? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we're not even... We probably got another, like, 2 nights. Maybe we wrap this up on Saturday.
Congratulations, Raiden. Earthrealm wins.
Last time, what was it? Previously on X-Men. We watched this all already. But some of you may not have seen it. We'll do a little refresher in case you forgot what happened.
May I assist you?
Stay away, Earthrealmer.
Well done. You have exceeded my greatest expectations.
Thank you, Lord Liu Kang.
Because of you, the Outworlders who would disturb the peace will once again be held at bay. Come, let us bid our hosts
fishy's
farewell
going on
and return
here.
to Earthrealm.
All right, yeah. That was great.
Very impressive.
Geras, my old friend. It's been eons. It's good to see you.
Likewise, Lord Liu Kang. I have watched.
Yeah,
you
well,
with
Liu
the
Kang's like a
Hourglass.
god now.
You are
So at the end of
relishing
Mortal
your role
Kombat
as
11,
Earthrealm's
he
protector.
It suits me far better
he
than
beats
being keeper of
Kronika and he
time ever
becomes
did.
like the
I never wanted to replace
god of
Kronika.
fire, and he
Being
like
history's
recreates
architect drove her mad.
a world.
I
or
had no
some
wish
shit,
to share
the way he
her
wants
fate.
it. So he takes all
Which
the
is
bad
why
guys
I am
like Shang
forever
Tsung and he
grateful
makes
that
them
you
like
volunteered to safeguard
a
the
bunch of
Hourglass.
loser doo-doo faces,
Despite
so
my
they
having
won't
relinquished
be
its power, the new
a threat
era
anymore.
has
But as you're about
unfolded
to
as it
find
should.
out, not everybody's going along with the
You
program.
created me in your own image. Duty is my highest calling.
While I am glad you are here, you are not one for social calls.
So Liu Kang and
Is there
Raiden have
trouble with
like
the Hourglass?
switched places, and now
With
Raiden is like
something it has
Earthrealm's
shown
champion.
me.
What, Geras?
When you restarted history, you altered the destinies of certain malefactors to neutralize
Restarted history.
them. At least one of them is defying that destiny. Shang Tsung.
I told you. Spoiler.
Go on.
He has escaped his meaningless life and is on his way to becoming a powerful sorcerer. He has
Oh,
already
My bad.
infiltrated Sindel's court.
I saw no sign of him during the tournament. But if that snake is in Sindale's ear,
Your vision of peace may already be compromised.
I appreciate this warning, Geras. I will investigate. Please return to the Hourglass and see what else you can learn.
bum, bum,
So we find him in
bum.
Outworld and bring him here for questioning?
Yes. If what I fear has happened, he is a grave threat to the realms.
Anything else?
Shang Tsung is a master of deceit. Do not trust a word he utters.
Sounds a lot like my first agents.
It's a tricky mission. I'd rather Raiden go along than this one.
Hey, this one is up for the job.
This mission must be done quietly. I am breaking my word with Empress Sindel by sending you into Outworld without her knowledge. Due to the tournament, Raiden is now a familiar face there. Sending him
How
will
is
only
Street Fighter
increase
6?
your risk of being discovered. This talisman is attuned to Shang Tsung's chi. Follow it to him. And be careful. May the Elder Gods protect you.
Be careful.
Are we there yet?
Again? How old are you? 5?
What can I say? These boots weren't made for walking.
If that is the most
I
pain
do.
you
I
feel
want to
today,
get it. I don't know how
consider
to unlock
yourself
it yet.
lucky.
I got a bunch of other
Oh,
skins for
I'm
him.
already lucky. I've got Sento strapped to my back.
Or is that a
I will reclaim it, Cage.
something I have to pay money
Got
for?
3 million? It's yours.
You know I don't have it.
I bet your Yakuza pals could come up with it. Oh, that's right. You blew them off. If there's one lesson Hollywood's taught me, it's never burn bridges. You never know who can help.
The Yakuza are leeches, bleeding out those too weak to resist. I grew up in that life, and I never understood it. Why my gain required others' pain. I got out. I need my clan out too. We can't be part of their crimes any longer.
Oh man, they're fighting. I didn't see it in their Zarks.
What's your precious say?
That Shang Tsung is among those... things.
Oh, my fans are gonna go nuts cosplaying them a Cage Con.
Cage Con. What a guy. Oh, it's Baraka.
Hold him still. If he squirms, I cannot extract marrow.
That's Shang Tsung. Let's jump him after he's done. Oh, in Fists of Iron, we did this thing where like
We're not basing strategy on your movies, Cage.
Let me go! You can't do this!
Is Baraka a good guy now?
The wound will heal in time. It is a small price
I hope
to
he's
pay
not
for
still like
progress.
one of the jobbers in Mortal Kombat 11. People are about to get messed up. Yep. Is this going to be the Baraka chapter? Yeah. Dude, you use your sword arms. What are you doing? If I had sword arms, those things would never get put away. I'd use them to like cut my breakfast in the
We
morning.
have to save Shang Tsung. Liu Kang needs him
Use
alive.
them to pick my teeth.
How did he do that?
I would have killed him but for you.
I get why you'd want to, but you can't.
You're one of his
Oh, it's a
minions. You're
Kenshi
not in his
chapter.
place. Fight.
Alright, Kenshi. Let's see what Kenshi can do. Okay, I looked and I did not comprehend any of it. Go ahead and get my ass kicked for a little bit. Alright, dude, I'm just trying to pick up my moves. Calm it down. Why does it feel like my specials are, wonky donkey? Let's see. I heard Kenshi's, like, overpowered in this game. This is a special? This doesn't feel like a special. None of these moves feel like special moves. Why I keep looking at this like it's gonna make sense at some point. Just keep throwing them, I guess.
You haven't stopped him.
Alright, we need like some kind of little bread and butter combo we could throw at this guy.
You just made him angry.
That'll do, pig. This is literally a special move. It's like a... I keep reading that he's like super good, Zargs. So far I'm not even like seeing it. Maybe this is one of those characters where you don't have everything unlocked yet. Baraka, stop! I'd rather be playing Baraka personally.
Please.
He's not even blind
Let
yet.
me explain.
You got us into this. How about getting us out?
I know what this looks like, but we don't work for Shang Tsung.
If not, why save him?
Because Liu Kang, Earthrealm's protector.
I played
wants to
against a
question
guy that
him.
was smoke, and
He
it
thinks
was
Shang Tsung may be
ugly.
a threat to both our realms.
It's really good.
I'm Kenshi Takahashi.
Don't
Our
give me a
kind do
lefty
not shake
handshake, you
hands.
weirdo.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
Don't you know
We
what
touch
we are?
wieners.
No, we don't.
We are victims of Tarkat. The disease is not easily gotten, but you can't risk more close exposure. It disfigures, then debilitates. In time, it will turn us all into bloodthirsty monsters. Death is our only release.
So you weren't always like this?
I was once a rich merchant, but when I became ill, I was banished.
That's a new storyline for
Now
him,
I
isn't
run
it?
this colony.
I thought he used to just
I
be
am
ugly.
Baraka.
What does Shang Tsung want with your bone marrow, Baraka?
I don't know, but he comes here each month to harvest it.
Release us, and we'll capture Shang Tsung. And we'll find out why he's been coming here. I promise.
Let them go.
Thank you. We won't let you down. Damn. This was guiding us to Shang Tsung. Now we can't find him.
His laboratory is near. I'll take you.
Laboratory. Dexter.
Didi.
Any idea what to expect?
No, I've never been inside.
Stay here. We'll check it out.
Wouldn't you bring him with you?
The
Pretty
addition
badass.
of crushed chitin larva proved an inspired choice. In testing, outcomes improved significantly. I have modified the formula since the last time it was administered. It uses several new ingredients. This new serum is exactly what we need. Its effects will be immediate and long-lasting.
How can you be sure?
Because it is brewed from freshly extracted Tarkatan marrow. It couldn't be more potent.
They're trying to give her that, or they're trying to cure it? Well, they said she's diseased,
He is
so...
infecting Melina with Tarkat.
Is he trying to cure her?
And he's got two of Sindel's top dogs in on it. No wonder Liu Kang is worried about this guy.
We need to stop him.
Save a distressed damsel? Sure thing.
No plan?
Get away from her.
You bitch. Excuse me? You know, the movie. Tiny girl, ginormous alien. Bradley! No? Seriously?
Earthrealmers. How did they find it?
They've already seen too much.
Ah, you spilled your stuff, dude.
Buy it for me. Liu Kang sent you, didn't he? Sent you to learn our secrets.
He sent us here for Shang Tsung. But it looks like he's just part of the problem. Fight.
What else we got here? That combo sucks. Can we got anything to lift him? There we go. We can't follow that with a jump though. Useless. You can probably follow that with something. I don't know, dude. I have no interest in Kenshi. I just want to finish this chapter and get somebody else I like. Get them both. His special moves are lame, I can tell you. I think they're just kind of like combo setup moves, but since I have spent like a total of 10 seconds on the character, I don't know any of his combos. Alright, dude. Chill out. Oh god. Oh, we blocked it. Nice. Oh, we don't get fatal blow. Right, it's kind of lame that in the story mode you don't get fatal blows or fatalities.
The High Mage is brought low.
Oh, snap, you told him.
I thought Ungadi were loyal to the royal house.
Ungadi.
Yet here you are, scheming against the princess.
You trespass in Outworld, interfere in Imperial matters. It is you, not I, who is the schemer here.
Fight!
I didn't get a fatal blow on that. I was totally within range. Here, well, let's let her... They get them. Maybe she, we'll kill her this round and then... Oh, they're about to fatal blow my... Oh! Johnny Cage with the save.
Your plot ends here, Ungadi.
Ungadi. It's a weird word. If you don't follow, like, really follow Mortal Kombat, you might not know. There was a whole issue that people had with this actress that's playing Tanya, and that people thought she was like too ugly, which is pretty ridiculous. You also got to remember that it's not necessarily a requirement. First of all, I don't think she's ugly, so there's that, but is it necessary that every single character be, like, super hot?
Your plot is over.
But it was like a
Step
thing
away
on,
from the
like,
table.
Twitter. People were, like,
This is
freaking
twice
out.
you've been a thorn in my side. You Earthrealmers do have unhealthy habits.
You heard him. You're not infecting her with Tarkat.
I am trying to protect her, not infect her.
We've heard about how you lie. Excuse us if we're skeptical. Cover him. Princess, are you all right?
Is it over?
Yes, you're safe. We've stopped Shang Tsung.
Stopped him. Why?
Uh-oh. She's gonna turn into real Melina here in a second.
Princess! Princess, what's wrong?
What did you do to her?
It's what you've done, fool. Let me help her before it's too late.
Oh, here we go. It's happening. Yeah, there it is. And that disease really takes place in a hurry.
What do we do?
Keep her occupied.
Kill her.
I need time to finish more
No
serum.
witnesses.
Johnny, a hand?
We got pages for this? Or are we winging it?
Whatever we do, we can't hurt her.
Her? I'm worried about us.
Princess, we can help you.
Your blood. I smell it. How sweet it will be to lick off my finger.
Like, we can't hurt her. Pulls out his fucking sword.
Fight!
I think the thing that's like really boring me about this guy is that his special moves are like they don't do anything cool. Maybe it's because I'm not actually landing them. Got her.
Johnny, Kung Lao. Help hold her down.
Oh, careful, she's gonna bite your wiener.
It's now or never, Shang
She
Tsung.
looks like a biter. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's how he goes blind. Dude, that went pretty deep. I'm pretty sure that's gonna do more than blind you. That went like brain deep, dude.
Melina!
They're worried about Melina. Meanwhile, this dude just got his eyes stabbed out.
Sorcerer! These men were sent to disrupt your sister's treatment.
Nobody's
and
helping him.
scandalize Outworld by revealing her illness.
What? That's totally fake news! Princess, we were...
Totally fake news. Oh, Goro.
Thank you, Goro. I've no stomach for Earthrealm lies.
I don't think they're using the keyboard, dude.
We should detain the Earthrealmers and the Tarkatan we found outside.
They're probably using
At least until the Empress
imagine they're
is
using
ready
a
to
controller.
respond to this
Like
incursion.
me.
Agreed.
What do you want to do with the dead one?
But she must realize that this incident proves Earthrealm's bad faith. We must strike them now to protect ourselves.
No. They would not do this.
Well, I mean,
Must be
one
a
controller or the
misunderstanding.
other, yeah. I have a PS. This is my PS4 controller. Who is it? Oh, it's Quan Chi. Looking quite effeminate, if I must say. Got a little bit of a Xerxes
It
vibe
is
to him.
no misunderstanding, Princess. It is a confirmation of my prophecy. Left unchecked, Liu Kang will conquer Outworld. I apologize for not arriving sooner to defend your sister. I am glad she received her treatment.
The princess is safe. But the threat from Earthrealm remains.
Yes. Quan Chi, when do you anticipate they will strike?
Soon. Today's events were foretold in the final quatrains of the prophecy.
Ah, the quatrains,
Then
of
I'm
course.
right. We must act now, Princess.
I will take your concerns to the Empress. It is for her to decide. Rain, Tanya, assist me.
What truly happened here, Sorcerer?
That the Earthrealmers interrupted the princess's treatment was happenstance. They were here to capture me for Liu Kang.
You? Why?
That I must investigate. For now, let us revel in our good fortune. The Earthrealm's serendipitous arrival has given us ample evidence to convince the Empress of the truth of Quan Chi's prophecy.
Conflict with Earthrealm is now inevitable.
Yay.
Not necessarily. The Empress has never been eager for conflict.
If she resists, she will be replaced. Outworld needs a steadfast leader.
A leader like you, perhaps.
If my realm requires it of me. Kill the Earthrealmers. They cannot report back to Liu Kang. Their deaths will also feed the ire between realms.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Our benefactor will be pleased.
She needs the realms at war, not at the brink of it, in order to conquer them both.
Who is she?
Only then will we rule at her side.
Before she found me languishing in the mines, I would not have thought such a thing possible. But soon, Sheila transformed us from serfs into scions.
Gross, dude. Looks like a pretty yucky place. How did you get captured? You were outside.
You've been at that for hours.
If you could see, you'd know why.
That's not happening, is it? Keep talking, will ya? To keep my mind off this. Tell me about life before you got sick.
I was doing well, trading goods up and down the Varta coast. My family was comfortable, happy. Then Tarkat came. It took my wife, then my children. Cruelly, it lets me live for now. I think it enjoys ravaging my body more slowly.
Ugh. This hangover. Kenshi. God damn it. How bad's the pain?
Excruciating.
You saved me. I won't forget that.
But you may just regret it.
What are you doing?
You're in the dungeon. Yeah, dude, they made Baraka such a deep character in this game.
What in the... When did we take the left turn into survival horror?
This is Shang Tsung's real laboratory.
We're beneath where we were before. That was a false front.
Reminds me of this cheap-ass film I did in my early days. Flesh Pits. God, that was trash. Who's that?
Is that Reptile?
Our jailer.
Dude, they made Reptile super cool in this game, you guys. I know he looks like a little emo bitch, but just
His
bear
eyes are
with me.
gouged out. Guess.
That will dull the pain.
You're vile to be part of this.
You are Shang Tsung's prisoner. I am his slave. He has my family. He'll kill them if I don't obey.
Why did he pick you?
so he could learn how I shapeshift.
He learned that from you? We saw him do that. It was unreal.
So how does it work? You just shape-shift into anything you want?
I can shift only between this and my natural form.
You're Zateran. Your race can shapeshift.
None can except me.
I feel like that's like the coolest iteration of Reptile.
It's time.
Time for what, sorcerer?
Replication experiments. They begin with your vivisection. I'll use your harvested parts to build new creations. The process is fatal, of course.
This is one
Liu Kang won't let you get away with this.
That presumes he will ever learn what happened. But when I am done, there will be no trace left of you. I shall return soon to check progress. I have other matters to which I must attend.
You don't have to do this.
It's either you or my family. Put them in the chambers.
We gotta beat up a bunch of diseased people. Johnny Cage doesn't mind beating up diseased people, clearly. I like these little subtitles. Snick. Slash. Snick. Snick. Stab. Damn, that thing shut pretty tightly. Let's just throw them in there so then they can't throw them. There it is. Oh shit, we're playing Baraka. The character actually kind of know how to play a little bit. Oh, another one. Who can play at that stabby game? Baraka's one of those characters that, like, you even when you're not doing that great, you feel like you know what you're doing. You know, you're like, oh, this seems pretty good. A little bit. I did a tower on him last night.
You spoke too soon, Baraka.
Whoa. Oh, it's a big one. super cotton. That's what I was gonna do.
You're an unwelcome glimpse of my future.
That's what I was gonna do. Nailed it.
Enough distractions.
He's got a little bit of like a Wolverine sound to him, doesn't he?
I'm ruined! Shang Tsung will punish me for this by torturing my family. You'll pay for their suffering, Tarkatan.
Fight!
Yeah, give him the disease, huh? Yeah. Which sucks. Yeah, Reptile looks freaking sweet, dude.
Then kill me.
Oh, do we
If
get
I
to
die,
finish somebody?
Maybe he'll spare my family.
No, I won't murder you.
It's mercy, not murder. Not that what I've done deserves yours.
You were protecting your family. I would have done the same.
What has happened here? Sizoth, you fool! You've let them ruin everything.
That's your real name.
Sorcerer. And we're taking you with us. Liu Kang would like a word.
I cannot be apprehended so easily.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this.
I bid you all farewell. Cheer up, Sizoth. I'm reuniting you with your family.
They're dead? You killed them?
Many moons ago. I do hate loose ends.
We gotta get out of here. What's wrong?
The door must have sealed when the gas was released.
Neighbor's sword arms can open it.
Stand aside.
Headbutt that shit. Oh, test your might, dude. Yeah. Oh, I'm mighty, you guys. Yeah. Wham! Oh, not mighty enough. Oh, that's a mighty one. Oh, it's a mighty one. Damn, dude.
Harry.
I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm kind of like a screaming Arnold
Leave me.
Schwarzenegger.
I'll just slow you down.
What? Shang Tsung finds you, he'll kill you.
Look at me, Cage. I'm useless. Don't risk your lives to save mine.
Hey, you are not giving up. The Tyrants need you. Remember? We are gonna get back home and figure out how to help you. Got it?
We can't linger. We'll be captured.
We need help getting Kenshi to the portal at Sundo.
I can take you only to the city's gate. Forgottens are forbidden inside.
I'll see you the rest of the way.
All the like Reptile and
least I can do
Baraka,
to
the like historical jobbers of the franchise, are like such deep characters now.
God, this reminds me of Wicked Planet. We had this forest in the second act.
The Manticore battle.
I feel like they've taken Johnny Cage like a little
It was a
bit too
pain
far.
to shoot, but man, did it come out epic.
I can picture it exactly.
This is the living forest.
Aren't all forests living, Baraka?
No others have trees that house the souls
Now, the
of
Living
the dead.
Forest is the classic Mortal
Whoa, wait a
Kombat
tick.
2 stage.
We're talking ghosts?
Good ones, not evil.
You guys know anybody in here?
Some distant relatives.
You will find no Zaterrans.
Why not?
Warmbloods don't welcome us. So we keep to ourselves, living underground in Sikander province.
Then how did you meet Shang Tsung?
Warm
That I could take human form made me a freak among my people. I was terrorized and run out, starving and beggared. I joined a traveling carnival. Turned out there are many who would pay good money to see my gift. Back then, Shang Tsung was a huckster. We crossed paths and he saw what I could do. When he began to learn real sorcery, he asked to study me.
This is not a term
When I
I'm familiar
declined,
with.
he took my family hostage.
Wow, that's an offer you can't refuse.
He is dangerous. And he has plans.
Oh, dude.
He, General Shao,
That would
Rain,
be a bitch.
they are conspiring.
To do what?
I can't say for certain. I've only overheard fragments.
I think I'd want to know a little bit more about his disease before I just like took a little stroll through the forest with him. Okay. Do all Parkatan people have sword arms or just Baraka? That guy doesn't have sword arms. That guy doesn't have sword arms. That guy doesn't have sword arms. No sword arms anywhere. Why does he get sword arms?
Quan Chi sends more demons?
Wait, we're not.
Is that Mercy? Is this an Overwatch crossover?
With each of you I kill, my absolution grows nearer. Shedding your blood brings me closer to the light.
Fight.
Here we go.
Stop this. Killing me won't absolve your sins.
Stop! I don't want to be in the corner anymore. Kicking my ass. I whipped it. I whipped it. Ashura.
Accept your fate, demon.
My god. That was the lamest throw I've seen in this game. Whipped it again. It's all he does is like kick her in the shins and run away. Got her.
Whoever you are, we are not demons.
If not demons,
You face Jaraxxus.
what are you?
He's a Terran. I am a Denian. Or I was before my Tarkat affliction.
Outworlders. Apologies. I'm glad I've caused neither of you permanent injury.
What is that?
Just keep swimming. So, who's our femme fatale?
I am Ashra, demon of the Netherrealm.
Demon? You look human. Mostly. And what's a Netherrealm?
The monks covered that with us. Did you sleep through every lesson?
That one, apparently.
Netherrealm's hell, but real.
No shit.
I appear nearly human because I've purged most evil from my soul.
It's
When
not
I'm
the
done,
eye part.
the last vestiges of my demonic form will fade away.
Why were the demons after you?
They were sent by Quan Chi, my former master. I was part of his Sisterhood of Shadow. He wanted, still wants, dominion over the realms. I renounced him when I realized that I could not help him defile them.
And now he wants you dead.
Precisely. I followed Quan Chi from the Netherrealm here. He's building devices that steal souls on a mass scale. He's testing the first on the dead that reside in the forest.
Why steal souls, Ashra?
To harness their power.
That's what he does.
To what end, I don't know. But I do know that it's to aid the designs of another sorcerer. Shang Tsung.
Bum, bum, bum.
Damn it. That guy's everywhere.
You're sure Quan Chi is here?
My Chris senses him. He's nearby.
Nope, no. We're getting you home.
We have a job to do. Quan Chi could lead us to Shang Tsung.
Your Liu Kang is right. Shang Tsung's a danger that must be dealt with. I will aid you.
As will I.
And my
I guess
axe.
the eyes have it. Motion carries. Ashra, lead the way.
Quan Chi is close. The emanations of his evil grow stronger.
That is a
Orcs
powerful
nearby.
weapon.
And my perfect ally. As I smite the evil it finds, I am further purified.
Now I've done steps, so I'm all for self-help. But since when does a demoness want to be less evil?
I had spent eternity damned to the Netherrealm. I had assumed that's all there was to existence. But then I saw Earthrealm, saw Outworld, saw there was a better way to live, and that to have it, I needed to cleanse my soul. My sister demons were furious at my change of heart. Kia and Jataka were the first to hunt me.
Quan Chi is also a demon?
Actually, he's an Outworlder. But he mastered the dark magic needed for unfettered travel to my realm.
Unfettered. Word of the day.
Any idea how he buddied up with Shang Tsung?
They share a common benefactor. She plucked them both from obscurity, taught them everything they know. I've never met her, but there's no question that she is a sorceress beyond compare.
Sorceress Supreme, bro?
Quan Chi is near.
I am ready for your contributions. Excellent, Nitara.
Natara's base
yours
model
as
is
well.
Megan Fox. I think it's her voice actress, too.
Darius and I have been thinking, sorcerer.
Do not try to
And I'm this
renegotiate
guy.
Havoc.
We need proof that you'll deliver.
That he's delivered for Natara's Vaternians is all the proof you need.
Serena's right. Because of Quan Chi's magic, my realm's people are no longer poisoned by sunlight. We've finally escaped the shadows.
Rest assured, the spells you will receive will bring down Order Realm's government.
When will we have them, Quan Chi?
After the attack on Earthrealm, which could be called off if the Soul Stealer's efficacy isn't demonstrated promptly.
Efficacy. Dude, the vocabulary they got going on in Mortal Kombat. Wow. My god. It's the sick kid and his friends.
Well, this plot just got thicker.
Earthrealm is in grave danger.
The sick
Just
kid,
one
the
soul
blind
stealer
guy,
can kill hundreds
and
of
the lizard.
thousands. If he unleashes a battery of them,
Millions will die.
He must be stopped.
I will deal with Quan Chi. The four of you subdue the others.
Whoa there, big fella. This stops where you get off.
You heard her. Millions could die.
Which is why we don't want you tripping us up out there. Now, give me your sword.
Why?
Just give it.
Johnny Cage is gonna end up giving him his sword, right? We already know this. Yep. Oh, well, I didn't know it was gonna happen right there.
What? I can't. Not when you're...
You've saved my life. It's yours.
Aw. Cute. Chapter 6. Aw, I'm already done playing Baraka? Come on, man. That was like my favorite
you
guy
evade
so far.
capture, Ashra. And now it appears you've found allies.
We are joined against you, sorcerer. You won't be stealing any souls.
So Darius.
That blade's enchanted.
It was forged to destroy evil. It's slain many of your vampire kind.
We can't help what we are. That we feed on blood doesn't make us evil.
Anybody else finding Megan Fox's voice lines to be like a little bit not the best? Summoning the darkness. I didn't quite get a chance to figure out what that does before I got fucking murdered. Excuse me, Hell's Pillar. Alright. Alright, that does that. Worked the first time. Demon's Wrath. Oh, cool. Light's Ascension. Are we playing the Holy Paladin? Okay. Now give me a... No, it's the Megan Fox. Because they did the face model after her, too. I remember when Megan Fox was, like, all the rage, man. Back in, like, the Transformers days, you know? Reptile's throw is so lame. So lame. I wish they'd give you like a one fight to just like target dummy the shit out of somebody.
Closer to redemption.
I guess it's kind of like what the first fight is. Oh no, this is how the Ninja Turtles got turned into Ninja Turtles. And this is where the part of the Lord of the Rings where the ghosts come and kill all the orcs. I summon you to fulfill your oath. What say you?
My God, it's a tornado.
What, did somebody try to take her to the casting couch? Oh my God. This is so made up. Who's this guy? Lord Voldemort? Is that her?
What dark magic
is
is this?
We are Ermac, a collection of souls bound by Quan Chi's
ugly bastard.
We live to obey his commands. Kill them.
I didn't think Ermac was even in this
Quan Chi must succeed if I'm to liberate Order Realm. I'll not
Order
let him
Realm?
fail.
I'm sorry, what shitty realm is Order Realm? Or like the Door Dashers live and shit.
Fight!
I already forgot my moves. Sorry, everyone. That puts like a buff on my sword or something, huh? Give me something fun. Probably follow that up with something. Oh, what was that? Okay, let's try that. I already forgot how to... Oh, Jesus!
That you aid Quan Chi speaks volumes about you.
Havoc. I vaguely remember this guy from like the 3D era. It's like a weird corpse person. Can't get over how boring that throw is compared to some of the other ones. Just keep doing it to him. See her fatal blow anyway. Oh, he blocked it. He won't even let us have that amount of fun.
Take your chaos elsewhere.
But he's from Order. Chaos.
I always feared you would be trouble, Ashra. You are not compliant like your sisters.
And now they're dead by my hand because you sent them against me. I'll never forgive you for that, Quan Chi.
Fight.
Yeah, that's a throw.
This has been a long time coming, sorcerer.
Astra, as far as I know, is like a brand new character, yeah? What about her? Yeah, is he gone? We don't know. Ermac is, right now, is Quan Chi's, like, partner bitch. There's a combo. Finally figured something out, and it's probably gonna be our last fight with her. Maybe not. Maybe so.
When I'm finished here, I will finish you.
Finish him! I mean, he's a... When did Ermac come around? Like Mortal Kombat... Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3? Ermac's a pretty sweet character, dude. I loved Ermac in some of the games. Do so many cool things with them. They definitely made him look like kind of an alien. He was just like a red ninja. Oh man.
I can't let them die. What? Who is that?
Your ancestors come to rule. In this, your time of need, the terror will not fail.
I think that might have been how, like, Noob Saibot started. Noob Saibot is just Tobias Boone backwards.
It siphoned his souls. It now has his power.
Makers of the game.
That was unexpected.
You're telling me. Shall we finish this?
Let's. This fight's not over. I'll defeat all of Quan Chi's minions.
We are many. You are one. We will destroy you. Fight.
Oh. Oh. That wasn't in the move list. Swing, 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 swing.
His demand will be satisfied.
He did.
Resistance is never pointless.
Oh, the sword sucked his life out.
You are one. We will destroy you.
Ermac
What's wrong with
playable
him?
character?
Combat must have weakened the magic that binds his souls together.
No, he's coming ripped apart.
Find you.
No.
What was that?
Watch him. I'll shut down the Soul Stealer.
Soul Stealer. Soulmate. Efficacy. What was our other word? Unfettered. Oh shit. You're broken. Oh, eat his face. Oh, now he looks like real Quan Chi. Does that mean he's dead? Or does it just mean he doesn't have a soul anymore?
Since that didn't kill you, I will.
Okay, apparently he's dead.
No, Ashura!
He's too dangerous to let live.
Nobody
Liu
ever
Kang needs to
dies
question him. He knows Shang Tsung's plans.
in this version of the story.
Very well.
Well, clearly I underpaid for that. Did you know what it could do?
The legends never mentioned mystical powers. The souls of my ancestors live within it. They intend to guide me.
Just don't forget who gave it to you, Takahashi.
I won't, Cage. Now, let's get him to Earthrealm.
I know home's here for you, Baraka. But size off, Ashura. You can come with if you want.
Call him Reptile.
I'm sure Liu Kang will welcome you.
I've never had a home. That would be wonderful.
Yippee!
Sendai! Naloibuno!
Yeah, come on, Liu Kang. This timeline's lame.
Report, Shang Tsung.
Well,
The Soul Stealers are under construction. Quan Chi tests the final components as we speak.
And the army?
Will obey your every command, once it's been fed sufficient souls. I've also conceived a plan to break the Lin Kuei away from Liu Kang. Instead of defending Earthrealm, they will betray it.
Excellent.
Excellent.
You have learned quickly, Shang Tsung. And well, you will soon reap the bounty of what you've sown.
Oh, Reptile chapter. Damn, too bad we're about to be finishing up here. So if I bail like mid-chapter, Zargs, do I have to start it all over again? Because I'm definitely not going to finish this one.
Who are these Earthrealmers we're looking for?
You have their descriptions.
You can at least tell me why they're here. What they've done.
State secrets. Not for your ears.
I'll pick up where I left off.
Yes,
Okay.
Princess.
Fetch us water, please.
Wow.
As you wish.
Careful, sister. Entanglements with Ungadi are forbidden. You know their vows.
Oh,
Who
she's about
told
to
you?
get entangled
No
with
one.
that bitch.
I have eyes. As do the snakes at court who would cheer your downfall.
Scissor me timbers.
The Ungadi's rules are ridiculous. And you can change them when you are Empress. For now, you cannot jeopardize your ascension.
Night-night, sweet Prince of Darkness. Oh, perfect. You'll fit right in.
You couldn't steal a more functional hat.
What? It hides your face. And honestly, it suits you.
I still don't know about this. Carrying him around will attract unwanted attention.
Look at it out there. It's like Mardi Gras. People will think you just party too hard. What's the word?
Go toward the stage, then right to the portal gate. But there are soldiers and constables everywhere.
Are you sure these are enough? One person spots us, and we are dead.
That's why I'll create a diversion.
They're out for you too, Syzoth.
To catch me, they must see me.
Damn. You didn't tell me you could go full Predator.
We could use that diversion.
It's a diversion.
Good work, Syzoth.
There goes Syzoth. Light people on fire and shit, though.
Come, princess.
They're innocents.
Unhand me. I'm going nowhere.
Douse the fires! Find who set them!
Stand down, General. This is my problem, not the military's. Look.
Syzoth.
You know him? Who is he?
Unimportant, but it means the Earth Realmers are here. Rico.
Diversionary tactics.
I'll get him.
I feel like these two are like the jobbers of the franchise now. When I hear Li Mei, I think of Li Ming from HOTS.
Syzoth!
Green blood?
Yeah,
You're
so?
Zaterran. How can you...
There is much you don't know. Like what the General is truly up to.
Surrender and I'll hear you out. I can't if you resist arrest.
You arrest me, he'll execute me. And that's not how I intend to die.
Fight.
Alright, Reptile's got some good moves. And I'm trying to remember what were some of the combos. This one's fun. You can hit him like from across the screen with this little tail whip. And then what was the other one that I was liking? Bitch got some range there.
My quarrel's not with you.
Give me a combo. Give me something to work with here. Let's try Dr. Reckle.
Let me pass.
Nice. Oh, he can air combo with that, huh? What kind of air combos do we have? Hey, can you get hit with this, please? For science. Yeah, I'm not playing along. We'll have to go.
Know that I am sorry for disturbing Sundo's peace.
Sundo.
Nobody knows.
Ludicrous.
Princess, no! You could be hurt!
He's got like a crazy nunchuck stick. He's like Donatello and Michelangelo
This
put
is a day
together.
I never thought I'd see.
You misread my intentions, Princess. Sadly, I've no time to explain them.
Fight!
There it is. Nice. Block it.
For one who claims not to be a rebel, you fight tenaciously.
Dude, the like reptile animations are freaking sick, dude. This guy looks awesome.
Soon, you will know the truth.
Catch me, random yellow
Take the
lady
princess
I've never
and go.
seen before.
My fight's not with her, or you.
It is now that you've laid your hands on her. I will
And
take
we're going
your
back to
life as
back to back
punishment.
with this guy. I feel like that spit's kind of weak because it doesn't even travel full stream. They should have made Drakthir look like Reptile. That'd be sweet. Oh, okay. That's good. Potentially good combo. I forgot he even had that move. There it is.
But I haven't hurt the princess. This need not continue.
Hey, how sick would it be if Drakthir morphed back and forth between their visage form like this? Nice.
My sentence is suspended, Umgadi.
Ooh, God. All right, you guys, we're gonna have to call it there. It is definitely just about tomorrow, and got to be up pretty early. So fun stream. We'll do the same thing Saturday. Saturday we might do a little bit more MK to kind of push our way through the story, so we're not playing it for like months on end. But thanks for watching, everybody. Happy Friday. I will see you guys on Saturday for more streamy goodness. Until next time, everybody. Adios.